What up, guys? Kevin here. TV season 2022. I don't know why I can't say that. TV season 2022. You know what? A little story time. I'm going to talk about last year in the TV purchasing saga that I went through. Just because to this day, I see like the top videos of the last 48 hours. A lot of the TV videos I made still crack in like the top 10 and get hundreds of views a day, which is insane to me. And yeah, we're just about to embark on TV season 2022. I'm starting to see new TVs at Best Buy. The X90k, I believe, I just saw. I think it's available. It's at least has a listing on Best Buy. Makes sense. It was this time last year all the new TVs started to pop up. And yeah, let me talk about what happened back then and what's going on now, what TV I'm going to go with 2022 and beyond. So let's start with last year. Last year, I got a little crazy with TVs. And looking back, I think I had a little bit too much free time. This year, I don't, and that will probably factor into my decision of what TV I'm going to buy. But last year, let me just roll through all the TVs I bought. LG C1, I think I bought the very first LG C1 in Arizona because I was aggressively looking at new TVs. New consoles came out, and I really wanted to take advantage of the HDMI 2.1. And I would look at Best Buy all day. LG C1 had a listing, but it was unavailable. Then like an hour later, one day, when it went from unavailable to available and able to pick up at a Best Buy way across the valley, which I am never doing that again. I got a little tiny car that can barely fit a 55-inch. And to do that, I had to move my seat to where I'm resting my belly on the steering wheel. And I had to drive about 35, 40 miles home. And just the way like the blood was going to my legs was not healthy. I probably got a blood clot from it. And I'm like, yeah, if I get like, if I crash in the car in front of me or someone crashes behind me, I'm dead. I'm gone over an LG C1. But I got it home. I had banding issues, so I ended up having to take it back. Now, took it back to a Best Buy that was a mile down the street, so it wasn't too bad. I know on that video, I still get people saying, no, that's an Xbox issue with the banding. Like, no, I had it on like other like shows and games as well. So I think that was just grabbing the first LG C1 in the Arizona area and not waiting for them to work out the kinks and their production and updates. So I took that back. Got the X90J, got it 3 times. That TV was probably my favorite TV of the year. And I loved it. The first one I had audio issues, so I took it back. Don't remember why I took back the second one. Then the third one, I was just like, the newness, the excitement wore off. And I'm like, man, the X900E is an okay TV, and I beat many games. I think my reasoning was, I wanted a new TV for HDMI 2.1. A lot of these Series X and PlayStation 5 games do not run games at 4K 120. So HDMI 2.0 is fine, and my 900E was just fine. Let me just go ahead and take back my X90J and hold on to that $1,500 and use it for maybe a TV down the road. And that leads us here. Oh, I did buy the Hisense U8G or U9G about a month or so later. Picture looked great, but I had really bad ghosting issues. So, yeah, I'm still a Hisense hater. I don't care if the TVs come out and they're like, oh, my God, this is the greatest TV that's ever been made. Still wouldn't buy it. Now, that brings us to 2022. It is TV season. Like I said, X80K I see at Best Buy. I'm assuming the X90K is right around the corner. The LG C2 and all the other TVs are about to launch. What is Kevin going with? Would I be smart and to go through that craziness that I did last year, to which I am probably made an easy $100 off my TV videos since I've been monetized for about a month or so now. So yeah, it would probably make sense to buy maybe some of these TVs, even if I return them, just for YouTube content. And I'm not going to rule that out. But yeah, this year, this is the TV I'm going with. I'm going with the Bravia XR 900E. My 55-inch 900E that just turned 4 years old for myself. I bought it in February 2018. It's a fine TV. I wish it was a 65-inch TV, but 55-inch. Got a nice crisp picture. Some people call it an OLED killer. I would kind of agree. The picture is just really spectacular. 4 years later, it has a spectacular picture. My only issue with this TV is the input lag. The input lag is awful. That being said, I just beat Star Scourge Radon on Elden Ring, the patch version, which I beat him like in a few hits. I'm like, that was supposed to be so hard. All the messages like leading up to that boss was like, oh my God, you're about to get effed. This is going to be so tough. And I beat him pretty easily. I summoned everybody, but I didn't have to. That's on my 900E. So obviously I'm still a gaming god on my 900E. And really the only reason I would buy a new TV this year is probably because I'll get bored. And I kind of do want a 65-inch TV. That's really it. I'm not ruling it out. A lot of you guys are probably like, yeah, dumbass, you're going to be buying a TV. As soon as that X90k comes out, you're going to buy it. You're going to make a video on it. And yeah, you're probably right. I will say there is potential happiness happening at work, I think in the next week or two, that could lead to a raise. And for me to celebrate, I might just bring home a new TV. We'll see though. Last year, I was like at a 10 out of 10 and like, no, I am buying a new TV. That's it. This year, 2 out of 10. I don't even care about the new features on these new TVs. I'm hearing some good stuff, but that's just kind of where I'm at. I just kind of don't care to learn or care. Oh, Samsung, QD, OLED, whatever. Cool. I think what I'll do is I'll just keep my eye, see what comes out. I'll probably just browse Best Buy like I do every day. See if there's like any new TVs, and I'll just do a little research. I remember last year I was really looking forward to what was it? The 80 version? I forgot what it's called. The Samsung 80. I don't know what their numbering or lettering system is, but I remember just it being not that good. Really not good. And I think the year before the 80 version was actually a really good TV. So I don't know. I might look at Samsung's. I feel like Samsung's feel like they've been very quiet the last few years, right? I feel like they've been very quiet. I feel like they're going to make, I don't know, not a comeback, but just really, I would say, dominate the space. They still dominate. Every time I go to Best Buy, somebody's wheeling out a Samsung TV. Unfortunately, it's a really piece of turd Samsung TV. If I had one job that I would love to do, I would love to just stand outside Best Buy, maybe at the register, and to see people like, wheeling up TVs and being like, no, don't get that one. Don't get that one. I do have a couple rules in life. Get yourself a nice mattress. Why? You're going to spend a third of your life on one. Get yourself a nice car. Why? You're probably going to be driving around a lot and you want to be comfortable. And get yourself a nice TV. You don't need to buy a $500 65-inch. Go ahead and buy a $1,000 65-inch. Spend that extra money. And with that thinking, that's why I'm like, yeah, I bought a really good TV with the 900E. Use that logic that I would tell people, splurge, spend a little bit more on those products that you're going to use a lot because they're going to stick around more. They're going to stick around longer. Like my 900E, hell, even my 810C. My Sony 810C, I got it on right now. And I think it was a really good gaming TV. Then like a year later, I found out about HDR and all that stuff. I'm like, damn, I want HDR. And that's why I bought the 900E. 2 very fine TVs, and I'll probably go through the year with them. Again, X90k. Me buying an X90k this year, I would put it at maybe 50% right now. I think when it comes out and then I see reviews, and if they get decent reviews, because I remember last year the X90J came out. It did not get good reviews. There were some issues. But I think people really liked that TV. I really liked it. And I think there were some patches that fixed some things. Hopefully VRR did come to that TV, or if not, the X90K will be there. Still waiting for the VRR patch on PlayStation 5, but who knows? LG C2, I'm just not an LG fan, so I think I would prefer a Sony OLED. I think, and that's another issue of mine. I really would like, if I want a new TV, I really want to step up. And it still feels like for me to step up from the 900E, I need to go OLED. And I do not want a Samsung OLED, or not Samsung. Are they making OLEDs? Aren't they making OLEDs this year? If they are, I would probably wait a year or two just because they're new at doing that. Have they done them before? They might have done it before, but Sony OLED. I would love a Sony OLED. They've been doing OLEDs for a while. I know their screen's probably LG, an LG screen, but with Sony's processing and yeah, I'll look forward to that. I'm not gonna look forward to the price. I think that's why I didn't buy one last year. The price is so crazy. I think they did eventually come down, but that's where I'm at TV wise. 2022. And again, I'm just so busy right now that I can't do what I did last year. Even as I got monetized and see my top videos, hey, dumbass, go buy TV every week, make a couple videos on it and return it. And you'll be a YouTube millionaire. Maybe not a millionaire, but I could probably bring home a few $100s a month. Just based off the few I've done already. And the PC stuff, the PC overviews as well. If I was smart, I would probably do that. Every week I would buy a TV, buy a PC, do a couple overviews and reviews, and then return it. And, I'd be the next Jay's 2 cents / Quantum TV, but very derpy, get a lot of hate comments because you don't know what you're talking about. Because I don't. That's why I try to be careful when I make those videos. It's wow, these videos get a lot of views, but these people need to know, I don't know what I'm talking about. I really don't. I'm just talking from a consumer, and this is why I bought it, and this is what I expect from it. Very high level stuff, just surface level stuff. You want to get deep and dirty, you go to those people if you want to really know what's up. And shout out to Quantum TV. He's going through some weird drama with Review Tech USA, YouTube's Hall Monitor, and that was just weird. It was just weird the other day. I'm oh, hey, 2 YouTubers I watch going at it, and just the world's dumb. It's I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you later.